Hello, everyone. My name's Shannon London, and we're going to travel through a short practice of yoga therapy, I call it. I call it yoga therapy because it's accessible to everyone, depending, no matter what state your body is in. This type of yoga you will be able to access. You might not be able to access this video because of your circumstance, but if you found a practitioner that does the same sort of yoga as me, they would be able to support you through some sort of yoga practice for you. I hope this video is accessible to most of you. We're going to do a gentle practice today. Does not mean that it will not be challenging for you. And as you can see, I live on a farm, so there are animals here that do make noises. So it won't be just my voice that you hear, but that's kind of nice too. So welcome. Just find a comfortable seat to start with. Take a nice big breath in. Let it go. Take a little check-in. You can keep your eyes open or closed. Try not to look at me. Find something just very neutral to gaze upon, so that your intention is to gaze inward, to feel into the state of your body, the state of your posture, the state of your breath, the state of your mind and your feelings, to all other connections we might be able to tap into. Connection down into earth, that connection up into the heavens, those connections in the middle. We're going to drop our bottom over to one side and find pretzel legs. Um, I'm going to take my legs over to my right. Yeah, it might look different on screen, but my legs are to my right, and I'm going to bring my hands behind the back of the head, and my elbow is going to go to the right. I'm going to go to the right. So if you have your legs to the left, if your back leg is to the left, then you're going to go to the left. Yeah, take a nice breath in, spread the elbows, relax your bottom, and as we exhale, we go over. Yeah. Lifting that top elbow towards the sky. As we inhale, we'll come up. Exhaling over. Breathing out, breathing out. See if you can push your head back a little bit. Inhale brings you up. We'll go just a little bit quicker. 1, 2, 3. Just sort of chipping away at any tightness, tension. 5 more. 4. Whether you're doing this first thing in the morning or in the end of your day, it will feel different. 3, 2. I'm going to hold this last one. Remind your head to go backwards a little bit. It's like you're making a double chin. Yeah, stimulating through our beautiful thyroid. Spread the elbows so we're stretching down that whole side of the body. Your bottom arm, you're going to make a fist and you're going to pummel up around the underarm pit, all that lymphatic juice that moves into our breast tissue, down through the ribs as much as you can reach, tapping into our lung and down into the waist. Yeah, your intestines. Are you breathing? Breathe, 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 breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. So bring that hand back. Inhale up. Exhale, let it go. Just take a little moment because something will drain out. Something will move. If your feet are to the right, you're going to pop your left hand behind you. And you're going to lift up. Opposite to opposite. Pull the chin in. Don't let the head go back, but push the hips forward like you're pushing the sacrum forward and breathe. Let the belly stretch. You can flex your hand that's behind you and stretch the arm as far as it will go. Gently, gently, we're coming back. Again, just give yourself 3 seconds, give yourself 7 seconds. 7 seconds can be a long time in yoga, and it's enough for the body to absorb that work that you just did. You just did some work and go, nom, 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 and it digests. It digests into your blood Gently bring the legs to the other side, and we'll do the other side. It's pretzel legs. I think in Pilates they call it mermaid. Your foot behind you, sometimes for some people it's flexed, sometimes it's pointed. Just take what is comfortable for today. Right? As much as possible, the hips want to be on the ground. You might be more lopsided than not, just depending on how tight your hips are. As long as there's no pain in your knees, no problem. If you weren't able to do that, this would be another option for you, kneeling. Yeah? So if that was like, Shannon, I can't do your yoga, there's another option for you. Otherwise, legs are on the other side, hands behind the head, nice breath in. The elbows are opening. As we exhale, we go over slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Push the head back a little bit. Make your double chin. Inhaling up. Exhaling over. Double chin in the yoga room. No double chin out of the yoga room. Inhaling up. If that's your thing, a little bit quicker. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm not going super fast. I've got a steady rate. Notice if you have a tendency to move too fast that your breath is not in unison. I'm exhaling down, inhaling up. 4. One more, holding. Okay. Push your head back a little bit, stretch your elbow wide. Breathing into that expanded side. Grab your fist and we pummel into the underarm pit. Down into the ribs. You've got short arms, it might just mean your neck needs a bit more stretching. Keep breathing down into your waist. Keep breathing. See if you can keep that top elbow pointing to the sky. Maybe a little smile. You can smile at me. Awesome. Bring the hand back. Nice breath in to come up. Breathe it out. Awesome. So if your feet are to the left, it's your right hand that comes behind you. Lifting up. Okay, pushing the hips forward. Pull the chin in. Pull the chin in. Don't look back, especially if it's first thing in the morning. If you've got a dodgy neck. You can flex your wrist and breathe into all that fascia through your belly and through your hips, stretching. Yay. Gently, gently bringing it back down. Yay. Beautiful. Taking both legs out long. We're going to bring one foot in, and that foot comes up towards our groin as high as possible, and the other leg is straight in front. Sometimes we can avoid, it depends on what shape you're doing, yeah? Your foot could be anywhere and you're just doing a different thing. But I would like you today for your hip and your foot to be in one straight line. So your foot's not going out to the right or the left. It's going out straight to 12 o'clock. We're interlacing our fingers, bringing the knuckles to our heart. We take a breath in when we grow tall. And as we exhale, we go forward. We're stretching the arms forward, but relaxing the shoulders. We're flexing the foot, trying to stretch through the Achilles. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhaling up. We're going to go that little bit touch for faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Are you flexing your foot? Holding. Hold down there. Whether you can grab your knee, your shin, or your ankle, take whatever you can get. Do not relax your foot. It's like the bottom of the heel is stretching. And don't necessarily think about your muscles stretching, but it's the energy running through the back line of your body, the back line of your leg. Hump your belly. Can you feel your belly move as you breathe? As you breathe out, organically the belly comes back towards the spine. Again, breathing in, belly stretches. Exhale, belly comes back towards the spine. Awesome. Find an inhale, bring yourself up. Breathe it out. Okay. Opposite hand comes onto your knee. Other hand stacks behind you. Find an inhale to grow tall. And then exhale, we're twisting around. Twisting as far as you can see. Use your eyes also. If you use your eyes, you'll feel that stretch into your neck. And then see if you can ground both bum cheeks onto the earth. As you breathe down into your belly and into your waist as it twists. And leave your body in the twist, but bring your head forward. Bring your head forward all the way. See if you can look in the other direction. Use your eyes. Breathing. And gently release. Awesome. Gently swap it over. Again, my leg is coming straight out at 12 o'clock. I'm flexing my foot. Okay. When I was first doing this type of yoga, I could not get that sort of flexion. And even still, I've seen other people with ridiculous flexion. And what that means is a relaxed nervous system. We had a baby a couple of years ago, and when he came out, first moments on earth, his toes could pretty much reach his shins. That's how relaxed their nervous system is inside the belly. My wife had a beautiful, beautiful natural birth, and he came out sleeping. That's how relaxed he was. But all babies are like that. Yeah. So we gather life and experiences, and it gets us tense. We have stuff in our body somatically, which is why there is somatic therapy now to move issues out of our tissue. So keep practicing pulling the toes back. Really good for your nervous system. Interlacing the fingers, knuckles on the heart. Take a nice breath in, grow tall. Exhale, go forward. Inhaling back. Exhaling. Nice and slow to start. Yeah, just feel what you've got. Soften the shoulders a little bit. Inhaling back. Go a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling out of the mouth. Just get rid of the old carbon dioxide. Last 2. We're going to hold this last one. Okay. Relax the arms. Grab your ankle, your toes, your knee. Soften your elbows and lengthen through the Achilles. Pump your belly. Breathing out, belly comes in. Breathing in, belly goes out. Let's take 2 more breaths. At the very end of the exhale, if you concentrate, just keeping your mind into the tummy and breathing, you might feel your spine lengthen. So gently finding an inhale, bring yourself up. Breathe it out. Opposite hand comes onto your knee, other hand supports behind you. It's kind of close in towards your hips. Nice breath in to grow tall, and as we exhale, we bring our body around. Using your eyes, grounding both your sit bones, so both your bum cheeks are coming back into the earth as your shoulders are pivoting around you. This gives us the ability to change perspective, to be able to see things from different angles. If we're rigid in our waist, in our sides, in our twisting, sometimes we can be rigid in our thoughts and our way of thinking. Just bring your head forward, keep your body in the twist, but bring your head forward. Use your eyes again, stretch your neck by using your eyes. Your eyes are also a muscle, so as you use your eyes like a muscle, you're strengthening them. Gently release. Oh, beautiful. Gently take your legs out long and flip them around you. We're coming onto all fours. Stack yourself so that the knees are underneath the hips and your wrists are underneath your shoulders. We'll take a nice breath in through the middle. And as we exhale, we're going to stretch up. We're going to pull the chin down and pull the tailbone down. The belly's coming up towards the spine, and you might feel that contraction into your intestine, into your belly. As we inhale, we're going to reverse it, breathing into the chest and opening through the front, looking up and opening our throat. You're still pushing the hands and the knees towards the earth, maybe even towards each other. As we exhale, push away. Push the knees away from the hands and the hands away from the knees. Inhaling. Grip the hands and the knees towards one another as the belly, the chest, the throat open. A few more. This may make you cough. There's a reaction in our throat as we squeeze the muscles of our larynx. Let's take one more inhaling and exhaling. We're going to hold here in our cat pose, and you're going to breathe in. What does that feel like? The lungs are at the back of the body and the whole back of the rib cage expands. As we exhale, we reverse it, and the spine squeezes. Can you feel that contraction in your belly as you breathe out? Again, inhaling, we cat pose, pushing the hands and the knees away from one another and into the earth. Exhaling, squeezing the spine. Knees and hands come towards one another. Let's do 2 more. Notice if you're collapsing into your wrists or whether you feel your fingertips pushing into the ground also. The muscles come from our elbow down through the forearm, through the wrists to the fingertips. If you complain of sore wrists, maybe we need to strengthen the muscles coming through them. Awesome. Beautiful. Gently bring yourself back to center and just come back into child's pose. Let's take the arms down beside us. If it's not uncomfortable here, then come onto your belly or your back. If you need to pop fists underneath your forehead and that feels a little bit better, then take that option too. Taking one more breath. Long breath out. Gently roll yourself up. Maybe another breath with your lungs being upright. Feel how bigger they can be, how much more air you can get into your space. Breathe out the carbon dioxide. Have that alchemy flowing, that we take in the new, the oxygen, the life, and we breathe out what is waste for us. And then that gets cycled back into everything that we're connected to. And they do their cycle and they give back. We're coming onto all fours once again. We're going to do some little push-ups. We're on all fours. If you're super strong, you could tuck your toes under. Yeah, you can do them on your toes, no problem. I'm going to teach on our knees. Your elbows need to squeeze in. I'm going to take this position so that you can see there's none of this stuff going on. I'm going to squeeze my elbows in and I'm doing down and up. My head comes forward from my fingers. I'm going to inhale here and exhale down. Inhale, push up. If I've got something going on with my shoulder, frozen shoulder, dislocated, old injuries, whatever it might be, I might just do this. That might be it. And that's really important to know where your thresholds and your boundaries are for today. But I'm using all my fingertips. I'm exhaling down and I'm inhaling up. Because I'm not just strengthening and stabilizing my shoulders, building strength in my core, I'm working my lungs. I'm working my lungs and my heart, and the meridian lines that run through my arms. Let's do another 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Amazing, cool. Keep your knees together. Walk your arms forward. Keep your bum in the sky. Just bring your forehead down. You can take your arms as wide as you need to go. Yeah? Just take a couple of breaths, letting the shoulders stretch. If this feels really quite easy and okay, the extension of the shape is to bring the chin forward, looking at your thumbs. and the chest is coming to the earth. It's really, really strong. Can be strong on the shoulders if you don't have that flexibility yet. And then we're just dropping the hips back again, sliding the arms down beside us, and resting. Lovely. We're going to peel ourselves up and we're going to do some little mini sun salutations. So, celebrating the sun, celebrating that warmth and openness that is a gift to everyone. The sun doesn't go, I don't like you, you don't get any warmth. It just gives. It's just for everyone. So we can bring that image into our space. We're going to inhale coming up, pushing the hips forward, chin comes in, and the hips are pushing forward. We're opening this big, beautiful openness that it's for everyone. As we exhale, it's child's pose where the hips come back and the arms come forward. We're going to slide forward, chin, chest, belly. Try to squeeze the elbows in. And you might stay on your belly and just lift the chest a little bit. Or it might be a big stretch of the belly and that might be okay too. We're trying to push the heart forward. As we exhale, it's back to child's pose. And we do it again. Inhaling, hips come forward. My head doesn't go back. Yeah, I'm just opening through the front. Exhaling, I get small. Squeeze the belly. All the breath out, out, out. Inhaling, sliding through. Exhaling. Lovely. We're going to do a few more. It's okay to do 20 of these. It squeezes the stress out of the spine. Inhaling, sliding through. We expand. We get bigger. And as we exhale, we get small. We contract. Let's do 2 more rounds. You can move at your own pace. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling, closing. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling, closing. One more. Exhaling, closing. Inhaling, sliding through. Open, expand, breathe in, let it all stretch. And exhaling. Wonderful. And then bring yourself up and come all the way down onto your spine. Come and lay flat. Let the palms float up. Take up as much space as you like. Consciously bring the chin down towards the collarbone so the back of the neck is lengthening. The head is relaxed on the floor. Feel that energy around your waist and that warmth in your lower back. Pulling lots of blood and support into the back of the intestines, into the kidneys, and moving any stagnant blood into the sacrum that can cause havoc on our nervous system, our hormones, our reproductive system, our digestive system, and our lower back. Stagnant blood in our spine is not okay. Right. We're going to bend through the knees and plant the feet on the ground. And we're going to squeeze the knees together greatly. So our ankles are connected, big toes are connected, knees are connected, inner thighs connected. I'm going to bring my hands behind my back of my head, but I could also bring my arms out to the sides. I'm not going to do that because one arm is is in space. So for me, I'm going to bring my hands behind the head. Take a nice breath in. As we exhale, squeeze the knees over to the right. Let the knees stack, the feet stack. Keep the left shoulder on the ground. As you inhale, squeeze the knees up. And as you exhale, knees go to the left. Keeping the right shoulder on the ground. Inhale, squeeze the knees up. Squeeze them hard. Exhale over. Inhale, squeeze the knees up. Exhale, take them over. Inhale, squeeze the knees up. We're going to go a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3. Keep the knees squeezing. It's like your bottom inner thigh is lifting your knee back up to center with the help of your inhale. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring your feet off the ground. Find a right angle with your thighs, your knees, your shins, and flex your toes. Squeeze the knees together. If you feel like your lower back is coming off the ground, push it back down. Yeah. Make your belly work. This is what we're doing. We're creating energy up through our inner thighs that come into our belly. We're opening up the side of the waist so that it gives us space for our spine, especially the lower back. But you have to squeeze your knees. Take a nice breath into the belly. Pull the chin down. And as you exhale, take your knees to the right. It might be a little bit. It might be a lot. See if you can stack your hips, your knees, your ankles, your toes. Relax your shoulders. Inhale brings you up. And exhale takes you over. Inhale brings you up. Exhale takes you over. We do slowly so that you can feel. Don't use your ego of where your knees are at. It really doesn't bloody matter. Yeah. Inhaling up, you want to feel stable and strong. You want your shoulders to be relaxed so that the tension's not going up into your neck and your shoulders. It's down in your belly. Okay, let's go a little bit faster. Just go at your pace. 1, 2, 3. If you've got your hands behind your head and you're wobbling all over, take your arms out wide. Straight away, it gives you a bigger foundation for your upper body to stay stable and relaxed so your belly can work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Give your knees a hug. Hold on to them tight. If you wiggled around your mat, it is sometimes a byproduct. Pull the chin down. Awesome. And then take that arm position again. Either arms go out wide or hands come behind your head. Take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, see if you can pull the knees up. Yeah, so my lower back is lifting off the ground. My tailbone is lifting off the ground. There's a tendency that my chin wants to shoot up. I need to consciously bring it down again. I'm holding here. It's really strong. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, take the knees over to the right and then keep hugging them towards the underarm pit. Can you keep your knees glued together? Inhale through the middle and exhale to the left. Relax the shoulders. Inhale through the middle. Exhale over. If you can see me on screen, relax the shoulders. It's not a big movement, but it feels big in my belly. Inhaling up. We go for 10. 1, 2. Can you pull your chin down? 3. As you roll from side to side, hug the knees up towards the underarm pit as they go over. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come back to the middle. Just slide the legs long, palms up, and just take a moment. Just take a moment for your body to absorb and assimilate that work. You may want to close down your eyes so you don't have any distractions, but you'll feel that warmth through your waist. Lots of blood in your intestines, in your tummy, and all those layers of fascia and abdominal muscles. Lots of support, pulling energy out of our neck and our shoulders and bringing it down into this core center that supplies us with this foundation and strength that allows us to be grounded below and expansive above. Take another 20 seconds. Draw both knees in towards your chest. Give them a good little squeeze. Move your toes and your ankles. And then reach up for your beautiful twinkle toes and take your heels up towards the sky. It doesn't matter if your legs are straight or bent, but I'd like your legs together to start with. Yeah, if they just can't be, don't worry, but try and grab your toes. Okay. So think about your spine. We're lengthening through the tailbone, we're lengthening through the back of the neck. And then with your spine nice and long, maybe your heels go to the sky. My little blind guard dog. He's a bit late to the party sometimes. Breathe down into the tummy. Keep lengthening through the spine. Keep pulling the chin down. Okay, we're going to take the legs wide, as straight as they will be. Keep taking the legs wide, 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 just as far as your body will go. And you'll feel that connection down through your inner thighs. You're holding onto your toes still. Can you relax your shoulders a little bit? Big breath in. Open your mouth and hard out. One more breath here. Can you pull your chin down a little bit more? Don't mind the back of the leg stretching. We'll bring the legs back together. You're going to reach around to the little toe blades of your feet and the knees will bend. The knees will bend and your bum hole is going up into the sky. We're in a happy baby shape. The knees are coming down towards the earth, either side of your rib cage. And again, it's about your spine. See if you lengthen through the lower back. See if you can lengthen through the back of the neck. Breathing down into your tummy. My big girl Manuka, she's the real guard dog. Maybe. So you can stay here for a couple more breaths. Sometimes it can feel really nice on the hips to bring the soles of the feet together and push the knees out wide, just having a lovely stretch into the hips. And don't feel you need to be stagnant. Yes, I'd love you to maintain that connection with length through your spine, so keep pulling your chin down. But if you want to rock a little bit from side to side or push your elbows into one of your knees and open up a little further into one hip because that's where the juiciness is. Whatever it is, I'd invite you to not have that attachment with where your thoughts are about what you're feeling. I would say breathe in, gather around the experience, be with it, love it, and then exhale, let it go. Again, breathe in, gather around it, explore it, acknowledge it, exhale, let it go. Gently, gently, we'll let both legs go. Let the legs go long, let the hips be in that relaxed, neutral position of our Shavasana. If that breath comes up and through you, that sigh, it is one of the most beautiful therapeutic things you can do to relax your nervous system, sighing. So let it come and through. Make as much noise as you like in your yoga practice. We'll give it just another 20 seconds just to settle. Notice the breath being in your belly. Notice the groundedness in your spine. Feel free to stay in this position for as long as you have time for. Bring the legs together. Take your right arm up overhead. And as you take a nice breath in, as you exhale, stretch through the right heel and the right arm. Swap it over as you inhale. Then exhale, stretch through the left side. One more either way. Inhaling, swap the arms over. You can flex your right wrist and stretch that right side like you're yawning first thing in the morning. Oh, once more. Nice big breath in and exhale. Beautiful. Draw the knees in. Rock and roll yourself. Not just once. Do it 10 times. Right? Rock and roll. Trying to find a smooth little half C. Oh, a C shape in your spine. And if there's those clunky bits, those hard bits, they go dunk, that's something you should practice. And if it's just not okay to do that, it's okay just to roll around on your spine. It's okay to find those happy baby shapes and explore some movement, just so that you're bringing in an invitation of decompression into spaces that might be a little stagnant, stuck, or rigid. Come and find a seat. Oh, the mozzie that bit me on my foot. Take a nice breath in and breathe it out. If it's comfortable to close down your eyes, please do, and take that inner glance of your posture and the energy of your blood running through your body. How spaces may have changed in your bone structures, in your muscles, in your fascia, in your ligaments, your tendon, from the work that you just put in, that really significant and wise work. Yoga is thousands and thousands of years old, when people used a different sort of wisdom. It was a divine sort of wisdom that we are definitely catching up to, but we definitely don't utilize as much as we could. So feel that wisdom within your body. Feel the openness, feel the strength, feel the stability and the groundedness. Take an inhale and reach up and gather in all your magic. Bring that magic down and through you. Pop your left hand onto your heart, pop your right hand on top, and just push in a little bit. Drop your head a little bit. And the corners of your mouth, take them up towards your ears, and smile at all the magic that comes through you, from you, and expand out into the world in every single possible direction, in every single possible way. Have an awesome, awesome day and evening, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next time.